Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw, and this time is going to be on Jordan Peele's newest film, Us. Now, Us is about this family that stays at this house, and basically everything seems nice, but then all of a sudden one night, a family disturbs them, and basically it's a family of people that look exactly like them, and they start creeping up on them, and of course now the other family's scared, and they have to basically protect themselves and make and seeing what exactly they're going to do to them because basically, it seems like another home invasion movie, but you know what? I was still really excited for this movie. I'm pretty sure everybody who enjoyed Get Out was because that movie was basically a masterpiece, and that was one of the most surprising movies of basically my entire life. I had a great time with Get Out. I actually rewatched it Thursday night before I got to see the movie, so sorry. Sometimes my microphone doesn't want to work. Probably it's probably because of this cord, but that's not a big deal. So in terms of Us, basically Jordan Peele has delivered another great one. I loved this movie. This movie has so many twists and turns, and it actually knows what it's trying to be. Jordan Peele knows what he's trying to make. He's trying to make a smart film. He's trying to make a funny film. It's both creepy and scary and funny, just like Get Out was. And I really like Jordan Peele's trademark here. He understands what horror and comedy is, and he knows how to blend it well together. And really, because he's a really talented comedian, and knowing that he has talent behind the camera is certainly a treat right there. Now, everybody is fantastic. The two main performing leads, the parents were great. The kids were great as well. There is not a single time where they break character or anything like that. They are absolutely terrific in this movie. Now, in terms of what the movie is trying to be, the movie is basically trying to be slasher horror home invasion, but it adds some twists and turns that I wasn't really expecting. It has stuff that you're not expecting, but when you do expect them, you're just like, wow, that's kind of messed up. But I'm not going to spoil anything for you. In fact, it's going to be really hard for me to spoil anything for you guys because there are just a lot of stuff that I want to talk about in this film. So, in terms of the horror aspect, I think from this to Get Out, I think this has better use of the horror aspect. I mean, Get Out's horror was great, but this is more horror, uh, and Get Out was a bit less horror. So in terms of the horror aspect, I think Us is a better horror film. But as an overall film, I would have to say Get Out is slightly a bit better, but still, this movie has a lot to offer. Jordan Peele, in terms of scares, the scares aren't lacking in here. They're actually entertaining. They're actually chilling. They're actually creepy, and it knows when to use blood. Sometimes they don't actually show the blood, and you know what? That didn't bother me because it was still pretty effective. And I really like how Jordan Peele doesn't go for the whole flat out, extremely violent, insane aspect that's absolutely crazy and it basically focuses on nothing else. But no, it does focus on this family trying to escape their doppelgangers. And yeah. So basically, so yeah, there's not a whole lot of blood in this movie. So, but for the most part, there are scenes with rabbits. Like there's a scene opening with rabbits, which I was not really. I did not understand what that was about, but once you do get into the movie, I definitely understood because it's a movie that's a bit easy to understand actually, which might turn some people off because nowadays people just want to see movies where they want to talk about it in like what happened. I don't know, but basically Jordan Peele explains everything in this, which would have been nice if they just could have. But if they could have just left it like having us basically guess, like in Annihilation, that ending where uh, there's stuff that happens and basically nothing else. But you know what? And basically, wait, okay, so basically in Annihilation, that's a movie that had a lot of people talking and trying to understand what happened, just like in Mother as well. But you know what? This movie explains everything. And you know what? That's perfectly okay because you know what? Maybe we do need to understand and probably not going to get everything right. But you know what? Us is such a good movie. I don't even care anymore because this is a smart film that understands horror and comedy. It uses the comedy well. The jokes are actually funny. Acting is terrific. It's dark. The cinematography feels like true horror fashion, and I really hope that Oscars pay attention to this one, just like they did with Get Out. So overall, Us did not disappoint. It is everything a horror film should be for the most part. So yeah. Other than that one tiny negative I had, it's still an amazing film that you should definitely check out. I'm gonna give Us a 4.5 out of 5. So yeah. It's definitely worth the price of admission. I had a great time with this movie. I cannot wait till I pick it up on Blu-ray when it comes out in a few months, and I know it'll definitely be worth it. I cannot wait to see it again. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, Dumbo comes out, and but I don't really need to get in all that right now because that's not going to be for a while. Sorry that I didn't make another video until I made this video because I said I was gonna make another video, but I just didn't get the chance to. But next week I want to make another chat with Matt video because there's something really exciting I want to say to you guys, and I cannot wait for it because it's pretty exciting. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.